Aloha, my name is Debbie Raven and I'm absolutely delighted that I have this opportunity to share information and my experiences with self-identity through Ho-oponopono at your conference. So thank you for that. A little bit about how I came to connect with self-identity through Ho-oponopono. I attended my first class in 2008 in Hawaii. Prior to that time, like late in 2007, my life was kind of falling apart and I was looking for a process for me, a practice I could do for me. So my search had been not very successful. But I did notice this email kept coming through, which I kept deleting until the third time. I thought I better read it. So I did. I read through, and it was the story of Dr. E. Haleakala Hulen when he worked in the Hawaii State Hospital Criminally Insane Unit for 3 years. So that story involved him going into the unit and actually working on the records of the inmates. He never had any face-to-face contact with the inmates in this process. He worked specifically with their records and he cleaned on their records. He read through them every day and cleaned on them. And so when we do the cleaning, we're applying techniques to essentially to a memory that is replaying in me, that is showing up out there as a problem. So those problems in the records, he was cleaning on those that were replaying as memories in himself. And so eventually after 3 years, that unit closed down because the inmates had been rehabilitated and were now being managed out in the community. So when I read this story, it really resonated with me that here's something that I could work with, and it seems to be very effective. So I jumped on their website, registered for the basic one in Hawaii. It wasn't until June. So in the meantime, I read the article Who's in Charge, which is pre-reading for the basic one class. And in that article, at the end, there were 4 cleaning tools which I began to apply, along with a couple of other cleaning tools that I used every day. And within a very short space of time, I just noticed things starting to change for the better, in my view. So I was well and truly committed and couldn't wait for that class to happen. What I really love about self-identity through Ho-oponopono is its simplicity, and it's only between me and divinity, or should I say divinity and me. So that really appealed as well. So this process for me has become a way of life. It's how I live my life. I get to clean on problems as they come up without having to analyse or discuss or confront anybody about a problem. I just accept responsibility that this is a memory replaying in me, and I get to the cleaning. And then I just get on with the next, whatever else is unfolding in my day. Sometimes there are problems that I am aware of, and other times there are problems I had no idea were there. I am a registered nurse with a Bachelor of Nursing and a Master of Philosophy. I work in GP practices as their chronic disease coordinator, and I have been doing this for 10 years. Prior to that, I worked in palliative care for a number of years, and prior to that I worked in the university sector, and prior to that I essentially was a community nurse working out in the community. So most of my life my life career has been nursing in its many different shapes and forms. I also, when I did my Masters, I actually, it was in therapeutic touch, and that was a qualitative study looking at the effects of therapeutic touch or their experience, or the participants' experiences of therapeutic touch. And so I have been a holistic nurse for most of my nursing career. So in this role, as my current role as a registered nurse, and in my roles as mother and daughter and grandmother, in order to function in all of this, it is doing the self-identity through Ho-oponopono that allows me to maintain balance and peace within myself, because life has been full on and it's thrown a few curveballs at me at times, and I'm very grateful that I had this process in my life to get through that. So once again, I really look forward to sharing the principles of the practice of self-identity through Ho-oponopono and sharing some cleaning tools with you. So I will see you on Saturday, the 10th of September in 2022. Aloha and thank you.